Wilson Morales from Black Film and TV. Hello, folks. How's it going?
Great. How about yourself?
Very good,
Good.
very good, very good.
After many hiccups, this movie's finally coming out. Daniel, when you first got the assignment, how much research did you go into reading the comic books as opposed to just going with what's on the script?
I mean, I'm a major Marvel geek. I had a tumor in my leg when I was 6 years old, so I was stuck with Marvel comic books. So Marvel comic books were my only friends. So when I came to America, I always wanted to do one of these movies. So when I got the script, I was prepared, man. I had been preparing my whole life.
Is there anything that we're getting from the movie that fans are looking for from if they've read the comic books?
Yeah, I mean, I think many of those relationships between people, what you do and what many kind of great artists has done before is that they take like writers like Bendis or Millar, when they do a rejuvenation of a character, you have to embody the soul of the character. And if you look at these characters, Martine Bancroft, Michael Morbius, they are all have kind of small insinuations from their past. So if you look very correctly, you will find small clues to things.
Mhm. Speaking about embodying the soul, Adria, you're playing Martine.
That I do, yes.
So what would it say yes to taking you on this road? Did you do your research, and then how do you play this character so that you feel connected to it?
I mean, yeah, I will tell you, I didn't really know much about, Dr. Morbius before getting the opportunity to be part of this movie, but that's part of the thing that excited me the most, was introducing or reintroducing this character to the world. I don't think there could ever be enough superheroes. So yeah, I definitely did my research, but I mean, I relied so much on the skeleton that we had, which was our script, and in Daniel, and we just had so many different conversations. And I think his angle to my character specifically was one that was so interesting and so different in ways than the comics. And I find it, super cool. So I did my research, but I also had a really good group of people behind me that were sort of guiding me and telling this specific version of Martine.
Most of your scenes are opposite Jared. So what was that chemistry like? So that way, when we see there's not only a friendship, there's a little bit more to it. And, and it shows when we see as an audience.
Yeah. And I mean, maybe if I keep saying that in a hopeful thought, I'm like, maybe if, Dr. Morbius wouldn't have had a deadly disease, maybe they would have been together, for many years before. But I think they have this ticking bomb and they have this element of time in between them that sort of makes them pull back, which makes the tension and the chemistry still be there. And, I think with Jared, he's such a professional, and he really digs into his characters. He goes really into it.
Yeah, but I mean, to watch them was really electrical because they were so committed, both of them, and they both knew that their time was limited. So almost when we were shooting, you could feel that time was slipping away, and they were kind of longing for life that they could never have.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really nice.
Uh-huh. And Daniel, when you're working with Jared and with Matt, and then you're also working with CGI,
Yeah.
So how do you balance that, knowing here's what you got to do, and then you take a pause and let the text handle the CGI part of it?
Yeah, I mean, that's just frustrating. It just makes me angry and filled with bad thoughts. But I mean, those CGI people that I work with, they're really artists, and we're coming to this kind of next generation of pictures where, as a director, you are not working just talent who are human beings, but also talents who are computer wizards. They are human beings as well, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But you're working with different kinds of talents, and I think that Matthew Butler, who's our visual effects supervisor, is a beautiful artist, and he really helped me make Morbius come to life.
Job well done, both of you. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next project. See you keep it going. And
Thank you. We tried our best. Thank
No,
you.
you did.
Thank you.
Take care.